Map is quite large. It looks like the enemy could come from all directions, and they're going after the exploding device. At least we have something to start the mission with. We don't have repair units, do we? As commander. Oh, a Krogar. Oh, we did get one. Just kidding. So this means if I can keep this piece of shit alive, I don't have to play the special mission. I do have one construction, but allow me to. Why can't I select you? I can select everything else. I can't select the units. We aren't producing much, so. I don't think we can use the Krogar effectively at this point. Basically, I think the problem is we don't really have the energy. We can use its missile system, but that's all. I need a K-bot lab. We're in a shit. Can't allow the power plant to be destroyed. Krogar has multiple weapon systems. It's only using its missiles. That the arm should have cannons and the head is another weapon system. What are you doing? Try to repair it. We need more construction units. Repairing this is gonna take time. It's a project we'll be doing while doing other things. I need someone repairing these. We've been repairing this bastard for some time and still in the red. Another attack force coming our way. Okay, and the enemies coming our way. Why aren't you shooting to your main weapons? That's what I'm wondering. Let's go, follow in. Please, it's shooting with guns, no? I mean, we did arm cannons, but he's not using his main weapon at all. Powerful enough with those though, so I'm not too worried. I think with that helping us, we can at least keep the main defense line. Okay, you're just patrolling like a dumbass. I was hoping you would automatically repair things. It's too much to hope for. Okay. More. We have we have advanced radar. Hey, Krogath went to yellow. Maybe he wasn't using it because... Ooh, I think I have the reason why he's not using it. It's quite simple, really. We don't have enough power. Basically, what we don't have is power storage. So we have 1600 power in our storage. So anything that uses up more power than that, we won't be able to use. Okay, more... It's a radar plane. Okay, Krogath is at 1/3 health. And I'm gonna save here. So now, we haven't played this all that long yet. But we're in a good position to continue playing. We want a few things. We want at least construction, but constantly repair the implosion device. We also want the advanced constructor very quickly. So you are here. If you please repair these. It's not that we don't have any timer though. I mean, how much time is still left? Be back. Where are you repairing? If we get radar targeting, we could probably just send the Krogath out there and slaughter most of the things. Advanced K-bots? No. We're pulling an airfield. We have few stealth fighters and they've been a tremendous help. Widening the anti-air coverage. Okay, Krogath nearing halfway point. We've been preparing him for quite a long time now. Okay, would you now use your main weapon? Yeah. Now the bastard's using it. We're gonna need more energy storage. I just want to see what the problem was. It's good to have a confirmation. It was lack of energy storage. More repair units. I want the dedicated goddamn repairer on the imploding device right now. And I want our defensive robots fully operational. It's now in good enough of a condition to really do a lot of damage. It's not good enough. That's gonna be just destroyed. Our goal is to get the radar targeting mode to work. We're gonna aim at that. I hate the terrain, I hate it. Krogath in the green. So 2/3 health restored. Probably want something... scout craft or something to buzz around Krogath, but still fighters would be the best for that. No point producing anything now. Everything's will just get damaged. Almost picking up more. Someone's picking a fight with us, so. Missiles, cannons, and death laser. Can target through radar. they went down. So the Krogath is able to quite easily turn away most of their attacks. Oh, looky here, everything's turned to shit. It never happens on these maps usually. Okay, extra metal. Extra resources in general, its ability to have a lot of energy and metal in storage is vital. The further you go on in your production and unit. Krogath is pretty much paralyzed until you have any extra energy. Heavier unit production just consumes so much materials, you have to have something there. You can stop trolling. Stop. What can we build? Something useful. Advanced K-bots. Would that really help? Well, it would help, certainly. But we need just one advanced type of thing. Fences seem to be in good condition. We could rebuild some of the defensive walls. Nothing major wrong here. Krogath with 35 kills so far. Okay, who the hell is you are producing those? Okay. I'm blocking these. So I don't know what good that will do. Another attack coming our way. Good luck using a random attack to destroy a Krogath. If I had radar targeting, I would just use this guy to wipe out some of their, at least some of the defenses. But it isn't invulnerable. Once we get the Krogath repaired, we'll let the commander at the base. We need more stealth fighters to provide air cover. I am going to produce a few scouting units. I want to see what the hell is going on in general. Don't need to patrol. I'll leave patrol. No, don't patrol, it makes us preparing you difficult. Not keeping the commander here. You can guard the Krogath. Not very effective repair, but he's not gonna get all that damage anyway. And another attack on our way. I didn't really consider about the possibility of enemy spiders. Whatever we send the Krogath to do, it can't go there alone. Okay, backup radar. Wait. What happened there? We get nuked or what? We didn't lose anything vital, so it's hard to say what happened. Any proper enemy attacks? Maybe it was one of those. We got penalty damage quite a lot. I can't build that. Ooh. I'm building an anti-nuclear missile system. I really dare to take the chance that they might be able to do something like that to us. Move, control. there to there. A couple of normal construction planes. Another reactor. With the nukes. Or anti-nukes. Yeah, that's gonna be brighten your day if you just play the game and suddenly everything there is shit. A lot of simultaneous construction going on. I want to start the targeting facility too. So after all, we have 60 minutes at best, and then that's the end. And I have no idea how much time has passed. Might want some flak cannons here. We could also build, I guess, dragon seed. Prevent them from coming up here, but that's probably a bit too cheap. And so far, we haven't been really struggling against enemy attacks, so it seems unwarranted. Continue with the missile defense system. I'm going to help with the reactor. That's the important thing right now. It needs to be completed before the targeting facility. Few fusion plants are probably all we end up needing. We are gonna end up needing more units though. Arctic Krogat for now, 60 kills. No. I need to know what's going on. They're attacking us again. I want to see what's up north. I'm basically suspecting that airplanes and nothing else. Yeah, major attack. really need to do anything. As long as other people do the spotting, we'll be fine. It's sort of disheartening to attack against the Krogath though. You had a nice army a few seconds ago and then it's all gone. It's gonna be very fun when we get radar targeting. Where's... Okay. It died there. I want to see what they have right on top of, under this. Using all the production plants, but not much else. Okay, it's definitely going to be the first place we're going to go when we get radar targeting. Yeah, he seems just to have a huge amount of factories here. And he's churning up units at a massive pace. But besides that, he doesn't have much. Yep. Commander is there. Okay, very close getting power plants. Get the targeting system. It's gonna take a lot of time. I don't think that's the biggest problem though. Need more middle. You're definitely not gonna just sit around. The defenses I saw there in building, they're serious enough to warrant a first strike. Okay, missile defense system should be completing soon too. Have a big Bertha as loans should cause some concern. I'd like to have a few units with the Krogath, yeah, 78 kills. Something has to finish. Can you get the missile defense system working? Another assault. Peewees. Yeah, defend themselves. We just don't have a middle. The goal here is to try to prevent any kind of massive sneak attacks from the rear. Build right up to the edge if I have to. Yeah, we have enough stealth fighters here to handle most of these situations. We've apparently killed one production facility, which means nothing. Now they're going with the airstrikes. Black cannons certainly wouldn't be out of place though. Especially around the mission critical targets. If they send a lot of brawlers, for example, their closing device is at half health. Oh. Guard it. Guard it. After the targeting system is finished, that's probably our next goal. Okay, an attack coming our way. Well, I think they did murderize the aircraft we had there. Yeah, this targeting facility is gonna take some time to complete. At least we are protected from nukes. We're a nuke. I'm going to do something. I'm going to build metal makers and keep them online, at least enough for us to produce, get that construction done. We're gonna need something in the range, maybe 8. We can then turn them off a bit when the targeting facility has been constructed. Okay, 93 kills. Probably safe to say that the Krogath is gonna get the most kills on this mission. Yeah, more metal. More metal. We're producing aircraft as we are. As long as the targeting system is being constructed, I'm not building new units. I just don't have the resources for that. Okay, we're very close to getting on the positive as far as construction is concerned. Next project for the advanced construction is black cannons around the imploding device. Well, production is on the positive. At least we can continuously keep repairing the constructing the targeting facility. Now no one repairing the Kroga though, so that's no good. Guarding. And another radar. Protected against a couple of nukes now. '96, '97. Come on, get it done. Ah, finally. Now. Not sure where I should position them though. Once we get a few aids for the Kroga, that should be it. Few more stealth fighters. We'll be guarding our mission critical site too. Although, getting a few of those black cannons operational would make me a lot less nervous about successful air attacks against the imploding device. More importantly, we do need to attack their production facilities. Can't just sit here and do nothing. So, Krogath plus a contingency of Morties. We're gonna run all over them. Single flag battery is gonna be good enough for me. They can continue building additional ones. So I'm gonna go help with the unit production. It's our first flak. Proper anti-air is being achieved, so hopefully we can keep things to the point where they can't throw that kind of a ground attack planes at us. We have very weak anti-air system in general though. I think I'll try to reinforce that. Gonna take some time. Don't particularly care. Like we have better things to do. You. Guard the commander. So Krogath and the commander have their own personal repair units. Let's get our attack team together. Our primary targets here are the large cannon, then the production sites. Are we producing more fighters? Yes, we are. Escort the Krogath. It does have anti-air missile system, but it's not that effective. Okay, we're missing about 3 of these. And I'm going to build 2 mobile radars and 2 radar jammers. Oh no. Okay, it's definitely going to be a 3rd flak cannon here. I'm building a fairly strong force because I don't particularly want to do a follow-up. Want their own radars, their own radar jammers, so they're not easy targets while they can see the enemy. All guarding the Krogath, naturally. Not the Mortis though. Otherwise they don't effectively shoot quite as well. And Krogath has just such a long range in its attack, so it doesn't really matter if he has a little bit of trouble moving from time to time. Okay. Sending a neutral route. It's going to be Mortis and the Pro. And you're going to be Team 1, and we're going to be saving. And we're going to wipe out every stinking arm unit there is. Yeah. Nice timing. Missile spam, artillery spam. Let's go. I wasn't particularly wanting to go that way anyway. Here's where we want to go. Big Bertha. 108 kills so far. And there went Big Bertha. Let's go here first. Krogath doesn't want to shoot at structures friendly. I'll stop for a moment. $112 kills. Want to see if the construction airplane is going to do something else. Get that going. Is this gonna repair anyone else? I think it might be, but it's basically running after airplanes. I'm gonna wait for rudimentary repairs and then we're gonna walk over the rest of them. So, satisfactory ending, I'd say. Oh, it's a nice stress reliever ending. Get the Krogath without the expensive building phase, and it is awesome for 100 kills so far. And these Mortys are mainly here just to guard against spiders and anything else. I do not want some kind of embarrassing ending to this. So, tick the device. Let's go. There probably is, yeah. Well, stop. Some kind of cinematic after this. I have to splice it in there. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. Not that I know that it won't play automatically. Haven't been exactly amazing anymore. We're not stopping here. We need to remove the unit threat first, and we can deal with the construction sites. Okay, 127, 128, 31, yeah that. Yeah, so wonderful. It's so wonderful to get the payback. Casually looking in the enemy's direction and it dies. And you can barely see any damage on it because no one can firstly get to shoot it, and even if they did, it takes a huge amount of time to get any damage done to it. So, I think their attacks are now over. The enemies have construction vehicles all over the place. Had construction vehicles. No more advanced aircraft for you. So what do you still have left? Some kind of heavy artillery shooting at us. Ambushers. Hard to say this, but they aren't gonna stand against us. 141 kills. More ambushers. What is that? Metal Maker. And now we've lost most of our units here. But we're destroying basically a defensive structure with every shot, so it's hard to complain. 156 kills. 7. It's sort of satisfying. Just every time the laser shoots, we get a kill. 160. Feels good. Feels very good. We are putting up a resistance. Very feudal resistance, but thanks to resistance. We couldn't shoot at radar targets, they might have a case. 107 kills. 94. Explosions, missiles doing constantly, lasers firing. And I think that's pretty much it. 178. Ooh, fusion reactor. So close to 200 kills. I guess the rest are structures because it's not tuning automatically. Radar and radar jammers. Everything else. Okay, 183 kills. I don't think we'll reach 200 unless they manage to build some new construction facilities while we weren't looking. Well, that's certainly possible. They clearly have constructors there, and they managed to replenish some of the structures. Yeah, 188. What kind of building? $109. So the lone kill here more than we kill units entirely in many of the other missions. Ah, Krogath, I do like you. Turbines, vehicle plants. Missiles. Missile ban going somewhere. Yeah, we are going to reach 200. That's lovely. $200 kills. Okay. Still a group of fighters and send them out to finish things. Krogath under attack. Warships. I knew it was. You have the better weaponry though. Yeah. Blue laser slaughters everything. Battleships are no exception. I think I saw a unit go here a little while ago. Could be a construction unit of some kind. Only 3 kills. And it's pretty much over. They don't have anything to throw away. So we're just waiting for the time to run out at this point. Yeah. Not ending in that sense. I mean, if there's nothing here anymore, why keep it up? There could be, naturally. Can't be certain that there isn't. We'll either do some radar planes or something. Take a look. Whatever they still have left though, it's not enough to make a difference. Yeah, as far as I can see, you could have just sealed off this and do nothing else. Get a lot of air defenses going. They do have air naval units. It looked like it though. Looks like they have nothing. Yep. We have an advanced radar here. I can't see what it covers. Okay. We could build a few radars. Just to see everything. But I think the mission is basically over. If after those radars have been built and I don't see anything, I'm saving and accelerating time. There's no point waiting. Although I don't know how long we've been at this mission already. Could be the hour. Yeah, mission victory.
It was done. The core defenses had held out long enough. Vengeance and destruction were assured as the implosion device activated with a quiet beep. The galaxy silently collapsed, drawn inward upon itself, ever smaller and denser, until at last it could be squeezed no more. And then it screamed as it exploded anew. Only the core commander, protected at the center, remained to view the birth of a new galaxy, a new home for the core.
342 kills, 41 losses. Yeah, and 2/3 of those kills were Krogoth. A nice ending to the campaign. Very much stress relieving after the previous very frustrating mission, so much appreciated. Final words about the Total Annihilation and the expansion pack. There are a lot of positives to this game. First things, it looks like everything looks like it's a 3D object in there, and the combat is very fluid in general. So it has a nice movement of momentum in this fight. You shoot an airplane, the pieces sort of continue on the same vector it was already moving, even if the craft itself is destroyed. It's just there's very little standing still and pummeling at the enemy. So it looks good. Explosions in general have nice feel to it, so do the weapons in general. There's quite a lot of variety, and the variety is meaningless. So different type of weapon systems do act differently, have different weaknesses. Usually if you have open terrain you want the direct damage that shoot in a direct line. If I see a wreck field of some kind, artillery suddenly becomes much better. All those things, lasers are better. Actually, I think lasers are worse because a lot of the time the thing that they're paired against is the machine gun version. Sometimes it's missiles. The machine gun with what the arm unit uses, I feel is better. It has less punch, but it sort of pellets the entire area with shots, so it always hits. While with the lasers and missiles the core has, you can miss quite a lot. I also like that at least in the original game, the missions had a quite a bit of variety, and the maps weren't insanely large, so they were much quicker, and they usually had something that make them stand out a little bit, or at least offer a minimum level of variety, so things didn't get dull. Same with the units. Arm and Core, although both robotic factions, are different. They have the same basic roles, filled quite nicely, at least mostly, but they're still a bit different, and when you get to the advanced units, you have units that the other side simply doesn't have. So, and even if you have a long-range cannon, you have one side that has a slow-firing, very accurate one, the one who has more of a rapid-fire version of that is very, very devastating but not so accurate. So there are still differences. It makes the weapons feel like they're genuinely different types of weapons and not just graphics being switched around on the same stats. So the game still is very good. Expansion pack, at least with the core campaign, I would say it's downgrade. It was dull. The fight the enemy managed to put up was better, so it was more aggressive, and in that sense I would say it's an improvement. The new units in general are good, interesting, again variety is there, but the campaign itself isn't good, and it's bringing the quality down a bit, but it still wasn't a terrible experience. It was more of a bit dull and frustrating at times, because they followed the series of missions. There's like 3 or 4 missions per planet, but in the first game, or in the original game, the missions within the planet were usually different a bit. At least on the core campaign, the differences were not enough to really make the missions feel all that different, usually. Naturally, there can be exceptions here and there. But still, at least we got to play with goddamn Krogoth at the end. If that wouldn't been allowed, that would have been probably I would have felt a lot worse about the expansion, but now it ended on a very satisfying high note for me, so kudos for that. I don't intend to play with the different factions here. ARM would have a campaign of its own, the Krogoth encounter, with a single mission. I don't know if I'm going to play this. I don't particularly feel like it. I think it's a hard difficulty mission against multiple Krogoths, and we just experienced how bad a single one of them can be. And you're going to have to face them very early on, I think, with the original vanilla game units on the ARM side. So it's more of a challenging experience. I might play it at some point, but at the moment I don't feel like going through it. I'd rather play something else. And I noticed I have Total Annihilation Kingdoms also, so I'm probably going to play that rather than try to trick the AI to do something stupid in a single mission here. Total Annihilation Kingdoms is sort of it's basically the same engine but in a fantasy setting, units and storyline. So I'm inclined to go there because it's the follow-up game, sort of. So I want to see where did they go next. Naturally, there's a follow-up to this series, or it's I don't know if there's Total Annihilation 2. If there is, there must have been a reason why I don't have it. But Supreme Commander is probably the proper, more modern reimagining of this concept. And I think the scale there has been vastly increased too. I mean, instead of fighting on a tactical level, you fight a war with a massive map. You can go zoom from the finest details to a very strategic light map. So it's that would be the proper sequel if you want something more modern. And I think there's some kind of planetary annihilation I think that it's sort of an Annihilation series of games too. So instead of you would be fighting from between planets. I haven't really checked out that game, so I can't tell if Planetary Annihilation is directly tied to this in any way, or is it just more of the same concept, and that's why it carries the same name. But this experience in itself, the original game was good, maybe a little bit lacking in challenge. This, on the other hand, had, I feel, a more appropriate challenge level as far as medium difficulty is concerned, but the actual campaign was dull. Maybe the ARM would be different. I do know the campaigns usually are in this game. They are different. They're not just the same map and you're playing on the other side, at least usually. I think the core campaign for the original game, for example, starts at the core prime. And then naturally you attack the ARM homeworld, so it's sort of a the campaign is played in reverse order to an extent. But yeah, still an okay gaming experience. The most problems I had with this game are because of the recording. The game itself just works just fine. It's mostly because you don't really have to install it. There's a very little things that the game actually installs on your computer. What it mainly, you can take the CD and copy all the crap on your hard drive and you're basically ready to go.